in theaters now is Locked. This is a film that stars Bill Skarsgård, who you may know as the mustached, occasionally naked vampire in Nosferatu, or Pennywise the Clown, or other things that he's done, and Anthony Hopkins, that you may know from the film Magic and its TV ad. So we have a very simple film. I'm a fan of movies like this. First of all, out of the gate, I thought this was pretty cool. This is a movie about I'm not going to tell you the whole story. The basic thing here is guy, Bill Skarsgård, down on his luck, desperate for cash to pay off tough guy, bad guy, auto shop owner to fix his van so that he can do his DoorDash business and continue to have income and pick up his little girl from school and be less of an estranged father than he is. Needs a little extra cash, can't quite pay for all that, decides to try to rob somebody, finds an SUV in a parking lot that's unlocked, finds out he is the one that is locked inside that, and thus begins our harrowing odyssey of a guy trapped inside a car he can't get out of. That could be all the story is, but wait, there's more. Anthony Hopkins, I'm not going to tell you the whole story. Anthony Hopkins is the owner of this vehicle, and for reasons we discover as the film goes on, he has outfitted this vehicle with glass that people outside can't see in. They call it tinted these days. He has wired it to be able to electrocute the person inside. He has full control over all of the systems inside this vehicle, and he is going to trap in the person who tries to steal it because it's been stolen multiple times before, and he is going to enact vigilante justice on the next person who tries to steal his car. So what you have here is this survival tale for Skarsgård inside the car. How is he going to survive for however long this ordeal takes, versus Hopkins, who holds all the cards, really, and what is his end game? Does he want to teach this guy a lesson, or does he want to have one less criminal walking in the streets? This film would make a great double feature with a film called Locke, L-O-C-K-E, from a few years ago, that starred Tom Hardy as a guy having a just terrible drive home. You describe Locke, and some people would say, that sounds boring. Locke was really, really good. I'm reviewing that one while I review this one. Locke is Tom Hardy driving home from work one night and his life just falling apart over a series of phone calls. Locked is Bill Skarsgård trapped in a vehicle, having a very bad time inside a vehicle. I would actually make it a triple feature and put, it was called Trunk, I believe. There was one called... what was it? It was a movie about a woman shut in a trunk from like last year. It was a German film, I think, that was really good. And there's also one with Steven Dorff. I think it was called Break, B-R-A-K-E, about a guy trapped in a trunk of a car. There's a lot of fine films. See, I'm a sucker for films that are about people that are in a confined space and they have to come to terms with choices they've made in life or their survival or find a way out. I thought Locked, which is this one, was very interesting. It was very well done. It plays both sides of the intellectual scenario of who do you side with? Do you side with this guy who is trying to break in and steal somebody else's stuff, or do you side with this guy who has been hurt personally by thievery and criminality and is going to get a little revenge? Really, I think no matter which way you look at it, this film offers you something to chew upon. So it is very gory at times. The latest thing has become either ocular or ocular trauma is something going into your eye. What is fingernail trauma called? Because I'm seeing more and more films do that, and it's something I can't watch. It makes me do this. There is, I will warn you, there is fingernail trauma in this film. There are some gruesome moments of what Bill Skarsgård does to survive. I really quite enjoyed this film. I saw this as a weekday matinee because my posh lifestyle affords that ability, and it was perfect fodder to see at a matinee. A few other people there. It was cool, and I quite enjoyed it. So for what it is, and I recommend those other films too, but if you can see this in a theater, it's pretty well made. It'll be fine at home because it's about a guy in a cramped, tight space, but to me, everything is better in the theater. Available now is Locked.